company?
Blackmail is such a harsh word.
But that's exactly what you did to get my daughter to do what you wanted.
I prefer strongly suggested, but clearly you think that's a moral shortcoming.
I don't think moral shortcoming even begins to cover it. How about epic fail as a grandmother? Jeez, Tracy, is this how you treat your granddaughter?
She came to me for help. I gave it to her.
You didn't help her. You took advantage of her, and now you gotta answer to me.
I like us wearing our wedding bands. Makes it so official.
I don't think a big wedding would have been as special.
No, I loved our intimate wedding. No stress, just love. Thank you. Thank you, Sonny. Not just for the wedding, but for everything. I'm so perfectly happy.
Yes, you are perfect.
I still can't believe you're here in Puerto Rico. Well, believe it. And you can thank my abuela. Thank you, abuela. I'd love to meet her.
Oh, you'd love her. She is a force of nature.
So that's where you get it from. My abuela is only 5 feet tall and 100 pounds, but that lady is a fireball. Sounds like maybe we should raise a glass to her then. How about a frozen margarita? I'd love one. Perfect.
White male, 41. 2 GSWs to the back. Paramedics think the shots might have missed his spine. Patient reported mobility in lower extremities. He's been in and out of consciousness.
Jocelyn, hey, I got here as soon as I could. You said something was wrong.
I know, I'm sorry. No one's... Oh my God. Ava, are you okay?
I will be once I see my daughter. Is Avery all right?
Scout to see me in the hospital, but any chance you ignored that and brought that beautiful girl along with you?
No, Scout is at a sleepover.
Let me guess, she's at the Q's getting in some dog time.
You guessed right. Annabelle the second. She can't get enough of. But, surprise, surprise, she sent me here with a little gift.
Looks like she wrapped it herself.
She did. Mm-hmm. Need it all?
Yeah.
Check that out.
Oh, would you look at this?
Avery is perfectly fine. She's asleep in her room upstairs, and Pilar is with her. She's safe. God. I just figured it's better her sleeping here than at the police station.
Oh, Joss, thank you. I'm gonna go see her.
You need to tell me what the hell's going on.
We just came from the police station where Ava gave her statement.
Statement for what?
Well, it's a long story, but really what happened was Ava was abducted a couple nights ago, and tonight Joss and Dex rescued her.
We can't take all the credit. There was a major assist from Dante.
Okay, are you okay?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. I was just at the police station with Avery and Pilar. They were the ones who were actually in danger.
All right, this is crazy. Ava was abducted?
By Mason Gatlin.
Deanna, I need for you to get Dr. Larson for me, please. This patient is my cousin. I can't take the lead.
Right away, doctor.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, Mason, hey. Hey, it's Austin. Can you hear me? You're in the hospital, okay? And I need you to wake up. Mason. Hey. Where's Ava?
It's so peaceful here. It's very quiet. It's like an oasis of tranquility. You'd never guessed it was a casino in the Zen.
It's because you can hear the waves, the breeze going through the, palm trees. And the only thing better than that, sharing it with you. What?
Just look at your handsome face. That's it. You seem so relaxed. I haven't seen you this relaxed since Nixon Falls. It's nice to see you unwind. You've been very stressed lately.
Well, there was a situation that I let go way too long, but when I get back, I'm gonna end it.
2 Cadillac margaritas coming up. The key is always using a Reposado tequila, aged in oak barrels. You really know your stuff. I'm impressed. My mother wasn't. Let's just say she was less than thrilled with my decision to become a bartender. Okay, first of all, there's nothing wrong with bartending. Thank you. And secondly, you're doing so much more. You not only manage Charlie's, but you're getting that youth shelter off the ground. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mother's, she's finally made peace with my choices, and she's come to respect my decision to do what I want with both Charlie's and the Princess Davis house. Why are we talking about my mother? What should we toast to? To me, the new face of deception.
Get off your high horse, Lois. Brooke is an adult. She got herself into trouble, and she came to me for a favor to get her out of it.
And you thought blackmail was the way to do it? How could you?
I made it perfectly clear that favors come at a cost. She agreed to the deal. She went into it with her eyes open.
You forced my daughter to commit intellectual property fraud. She stole design information from Deception, a company her friends owned. She betrayed them. That's not you calling in a favor. That's called extortion.
Potato, potato. She got what she wanted. Only fair that I should get what I wanted. End of story.
Yeah, sure, babe. Chris.
The dinner was nice, right? It was so lovely of Stella to take us out to celebrate.
Well, you were promoted to co-chief of staff. That's definitely worth celebrating.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully there will be more happy occasions to come.
Yeah.
Oh, you know one I can just see right now? Big party that we're going to have at the Savoy, of course. For Trina's graduation.
Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's still 2 years away.
But time is going to fly by. You know how things go. And you know what a planner I am. It's never too early to start thinking about the details. We'll have Nika come up with a specialty drink. Something really cute, like, I don't know, the Trina Twist. And then we'll have a DJ and not a band, because you know Trina's going to want to dance all night long.
Yeah. And I won't be able to dance with my daughter. I'll just be watching from the sidelines, so I guess I gotta get used to that view.
Herself, Chase had an opportunity to get his job back, and Brooklyn dragged her feet.
What are you talking about?
She was asked to write a testimonial about Chase's sterling character, but she kept putting it off. Why? Because she was so busy managing his fledgling music career. But really, she just wanted him by her side. She acted out of pure selfishness.
And that she got from you.
I know how difficult this must be for you.
I don't think you do.
But I'm here for you. Please don't shut me out, sweetheart.
Portia, stop.
I just miss you. You know, I just miss us. I miss our closeness.
I just can't. Okay? I told you the other day that I can't show you love the way I used to.
Yes, and I told you that I would be there for you, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying. Look, I'm trying to show you that, yes, our love may look different than the way that it used to, but we can still connect with one another. We can connect physically.
You're not hearing me. Even if I could do this. I'm just not ready.
You're really gonna be the new face of deception? That is huge. Maybe we should be switching to champagne? Don't pop the cork yet. I haven't even accepted the offer. I need to think about it. I don't love the idea of giving up what's left of my privacy. And I'm not sure I should split my focus. Well, you seem like a woman who's capable of anything. I'm at a point where I finally have control of my career. And I refuse to be obligated to anyone ever again.
Now that is from the swim team awards banquet.
Well, that sounds pretty formal.
No, it wasn't. Actually, it was held in a gym, and they served corn dogs and cupcakes.
That sounds actually pretty perfect for me right now. Wish I could have been there. I'm so proud, Scout. Outstanding swimmer. Look at this. Man, I miss being at her meets and cheering for her on from the bleachers.
The bleachers? What are you talking about? You would be the one running up and down that side of the pool. Couldn't go Scout.
That probably embarrassed her a little bit.
No, I don't think so. She loves her daddy. But I was able to be there for her. She knew that you were there in spirit. But she did say that she won this specifically for you. So I dropped her off at the queues and I wanted to bring it right over.
Tell her thank you. And tell her that she's got to take really, really good care of it, keep it safe. For me, for when I get out. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang it up on my wall in the office and I'm going to brag about her to everybody that comes through there. And tell her I love her.
I will.
Spinelli was able to get the license plate off the car Mason was driving.
Spinelli was involved in this too?
Yeah, he was a big help, actually.
He tracked the car turning onto County Road 21. Said there was nothing out there except cliffs overlooking the river.
It's a desolate area. It's not where you want to be with a maniac like Gavin.
I saw Mason's car on the side of the road, and just as I pulled up, he dragged Ava out of the car and he was pulling her towards the cliff.
She could have been killed.
Then he pulled a gun and started shooting. I was able to tackle him, but we struggled, and he was about to push me off the cliff if Dante hadn't shown up.
Oh my God, you could have died tonight.
Want to be on stage? Absolutely. I dreamed of being a megastar. Fill up stadiums like Beyonce and make headlines every time a new song drops. Wow. Kind of seems like you're on your way. But I still want to live my life and have privacy and be able to date who I want without it being a tabloid headline. But the more popular I get, the more impossible that becomes.
I want to ask you something. Will you do me a favor?
I already gave you what you wanted. I mean, what's the problem?
Yes, you did, but I'm really, really greedy when it comes to my husband.
You want me to buy you a sailboat for the islands and call it Lena Star?
Well, I'm not opposed to that idea, but no. It's not anything material. I want you.
You already have me, Mrs. Corinthos.
Oh, no. I mean, I want you. I want you to forget about all your problems and stresses that you have. And I want you to put all your issues and keep them in Port Charles, okay? Can you just be here in the moment with me while we're on our honeymoon? Can you just love me?
Yeah, that's a promise I can keep.
Is Dante still here?
No, he had to get back to the station.
He wanted me to remind you to bag your clothes. Someone's gonna come collect them for DNA evidence.
Yeah, I left them in the guest room. He probably wanted to find out about Mason's status, right? With any luck, his bullets killed him.
I know you had a really rough time tonight. I'm sure seeing Avery made you feel better.
Yeah. She was asleep, of course. I didn't wake her. I just sat by her and looked at her beautiful face.
You know, Eva, she didn't know that anything was going on.
Thank you for that. You know, my biggest fear was that they would come after her, you know. And she's all that I could think about when Mason was holding me in that basement.
We would do anything to keep her safe. All right, Sunny has posted more guards outside. The grounds are completely secure.
I appreciate that.
I really need to get back to the hospital to be with Drew, but I don't want to leave you.
I'll take care of her.
That's fine. Go.
I love you.
Ava, you are welcome to stay the night here. I think it would make Avery really happy to wake up and see you.
That's so nice. Thank you.
Of course.
I almost forgot, but I have something of yours that I found at Windermere, and I think you're gonna need it.
Mr. Gatlin seems stable enough for surgery. Let's get him prepped and ready for the OR.
Yes, Doctor.
You're a lucky man, Mr. Gatlin. X-rays show the bullets didn't pierce the spine.
Dr. Larson, you think I could have a minute with my cousin, Laura, before he goes into surgery, please?
No problem.
Where's Sheila, cuz?
Where's Ava?
I have no idea.
Detective, don't go into that room and stay away from the patient.
I'm beginning to think that maybe Brooklyn has not been exactly forthcoming about her departure from Deception. I wonder if she's concerned about not living up to your high standards of honesty and integrity.
I would never judge my daughter. Love makes you do crazy things, and Brooklyn learned from her mistakes, but that still doesn't excuse what you did. You used my daughter to get what you wanted. And for what? A cosmetics company? What did you want, Tracy? Free night cream? You went after Deception to satisfy your own greed.
You couldn't be more wrong. I got that company for Brooklyn.
I don't know how I can get you to understand this. When you came to visit me at the hospital, I couldn't handle it. I lashed out. I said the most awful things to you, and I never want to push you away like that again. This is not that. This is different.
Yes, you pushed me away before. I was upset, but I understood. And I understand now. I'm trying. I know this is new. You know, this is so raw. But you're home. And we're gonna have to find a way back to each other. But honey, you're gonna have to let me in. You're gonna have to let me love you.
But I can't love you that way. Truth is, psychologically, I don't know if I ever will be.
Curtis, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know how you can say something like that. Look, I came on too strong tonight. I get it. And you know, I'm sorry that I did that.
Oh, you wanted to love your husband. You shouldn't have to apologize for
No, I think that it's too soon. It's too soon, and we just need to take things slowly. We'll take things slowly, and then, you know, eventually we'll get there.
We'll get there. When my wife knocks on my door for something I can't give her, honey, it just makes me feel like less of a man.
Sounds like that is a lot to navigate. I'm sorry. I'm finally getting everything I ever wanted, and now I'm whining about it. No, I do not think you are whining about it at all. No, to me it just seems like you are a woman who is trying to figure out how much you want to sacrifice to reach your goals. You should be able to live your dream without having to give up your life. Well, I already know one upside to being in the public eye. Go on. We would have never met if you hadn't recognized me. So, that's definitely an argument in favor of fame.
Why do you care? Thought Ava caused you nothing but
Do you have her trapped somewhere else?
Ava was with me when I got shot.
So she got away safely?
The last thing I remember is Ava screaming when I got shot.
Surgeon's ready. Let's get you up to the OR. Deanna, give an IV bolus.
Yes, Doctor.
What's going on, Jordan?
You need to go home, Detective.
Why would I go home? This is my suspect. I need to question him. It's my case.
Not anymore.
Wait, I don't mean any disrespect, but you are not the commissioner anymore. You're the deputy mayor.
The police commissioner is the one who called me. Mac has been busy keeping the Pawtuck PD off his back. It seems they're not too happy with you showing up in their jurisdiction and taking matters into your own hands.
What do you want me to do? This guy kidnapped Ava Jerome. He was going to kill her and Dex Heller. What was I supposed to do? Show up and say, sorry, guys, you're on your own, out of my jurisdiction?
Look, Dante, I get it. But they are making a lot of noise. Hopefully this will blow over once the investigation exonerates you.
Investigation? Come on, Jordan, that is ridiculous.
You shot a civilian. This is standard procedure and you know it, so calm down. Until the investigation is over, you're an administrative lead and you cannot be here. So go home.
Your phone. I'm sure it's dead by now, but there's a charger on the desk.
I wasn't able to grab it before Mason forced me out of the house. Thank you so much. And I don't just mean for the phone. I'm very grateful to both of you. To you, Dex, if it weren't for you, Mason would have thrown me over that cliff. And I fought. I tried as hard as I could, but I couldn't stop him.
I know it's hard to talk about, but did you ever overhear him talking to his boss? Did he mention who he was working for?
We just drove out there, and he pulled over, and he said that he was waiting for instructions. And then a couple of minutes later, his phone rang, and maybe his boss wasn't happy with him. I don't know, but Mason got angry, and he started the engine, and I thought, okay, well, this is it. He's gonna bring me home. He's gonna let me go.
What changed his mind?
I have no idea. But all of a sudden, he just snapped. He shut the car off, and he grabbed me out of the back seat, and you know the rest.
Looks like you need this.
Thank you. Oh, thank you both, really, for everything.
I gotta go. No, I've been... Carly, everything okay?
No. I'm really sorry to bother you on your honeymoon.
What's going on?
That dirtbag, Mason Gatlin,
Austin's cousin?
he kidnapped Ava.
What the hell?
She's fine. Dex and Dante found her, but she's shaken. I had her spend the night at my house so she could be with Avery.
Is Avery okay?
Avery's fine. She didn't know about anything that was going on. But Ava's kidnapping isn't the worst of it.
What could be worse than that, Carly?
Cyrus Burnell. He's out of prison.
I tried to buy deception legally. Lucy Coe wouldn't budge. So it became a challenge, and I had to resort to drastic measures to get the company. But now I am giving it to Brooklyn, lock, stock, and barrel.
Yeah, so you're the hero of this story. I mean, you're doing all of this out of the goodness of your what? Non-existent heart? No, I don't buy it. You don't have an altruistic bone in your entire body.
I don't care whether you buy it or not. I'm her grandmother, and I am going to provide for her because I don't want her to waste her life on music and then have nothing to show for it like you did.
You don't get to make those choices for her.
She'll thank me. If I hadn't stepped in, Lucy Coe would have left her as a glorified assistant. She has a future at that company, and now she owns 51% of it.
So all this is done because you get that warm, fuzzy feeling of helping others?
Yes, and I get my 1% of ELQ back from Lucy Coe.
Oh! That old story again? Really? You know what? You keep your 51% because Brooklyn isn't gonna want any part of it.
We'll see.
I know how incredibly difficult this has to be for you. And not to get clinical here, but the doctor said that you should be able to function in that way.
Baby, this is not about medicine. This is not about a diagnosis. Every doctor in the world can tell me that I can still have sex. But I know that I can't make love, and there is a difference here. Just because I'm capable physically, it doesn't mean that I'm ready psychologically. My body may be working in that way, but my mind is nowhere near ready.
Yeah, you're not ready yet. You're not ready, but you will be.
Who knows?
Well, I know. Curtis, I'm not going to give up on you. This is the hardest thing that you have ever had to face in your entire life. And we're going to get through it together.
I don't know if you can help me get past this. So much of who I am is tied to my physical ability. I've always been athletic. I've always pushed myself to run a little faster, to hit the bag a little harder, to add more weights to the bar. So just knowing that I would be struggling to love my beautiful wife the way she deserves to be loved, it's humiliating. It's infuriating. It's tearing me apart on the inside.
Curtis, honey, I'm not going to give up on you. I love you. And you're right. I don't know what this means for you. Even if we never get to a place where we share a bed in the same sense that we used to. Honey, I'm not going anywhere. I love you, and you just take your time, and I'm gonna be there.
Excuse me, Miss Ashford.
Hi. I'm looking for some information. Mason Gatlin is my cousin, and I'm very close with Ava Jerome, and I'm hoping that just tell me what happened tonight.
I shouldn't be giving you any information. This is an ongoing investigation, and we're still trying to put the pieces together.
Right, but I'm asking, please.
Mr. Gatlin was charged with kidnapping Ms. Jerome and 2 counts of attempted murder. He was shot by an officer while attempting to murder someone.
But Ava, was Ava hurt?
From what I understand, Ava was badly shaken, but unharmed.
Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me.
Come on, Ava, you're coming.
You're a real hero. Do you know that?
I can't take all the credit. Dante was the one who took down Mason.
Yeah, and you're the one who actually stopped Ava from going over a cliff. Which makes me wonder, how close did you come to going over yourself?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I tried to stay up, but I fell asleep. I was so exhausted.
It's okay. I kind of want to put this day behind me as well.
Something happened?
It's kind of a long story, but I've been placed on administrative leave. I shot someone tonight, and they might not make it.
Son of a bitch.
How could this happen?
I don't know, Carly, but you know what? I'm gonna fly back home first thing in the morning. You know what? I gotta go. I gotta make some calls.
Let me know what you find out.
Yeah, we'll do.
What's going on?
Of course. It was him all along.
Who?
I hear you. But I'm just not sure how long it'll take me to get there. Or if I get there.
Do you remember when I told you that you knew the kind of woman that you married? Well, this woman right here, she's stubborn. But she's also very patient.
It's a lot to put up with.
I'm not putting up with anything, honey. I love you. And I know how hard it must have been to be that vulnerable with me. But you opening up, sharing your insecurities, babe, that made me feel just that much closer to you. Maybe I did come in here for some physical loving, but I think we shared something just as deep. Baby, you're letting me in, and that's a start.
Wait. I love you too.
I know you do. I know.
Dr. Gatlin Holt, maybe you can help me. Can you think of any reason Mason would abduct David Jerome?
You kidding? No. My cousin has always been a wild card. I have no idea why he does the things that he does, and I could not speak to any of his motivations ever. Excuse me, patient should probably check out.
Good night, Doctor.
Mason was tough to take down.
He could have killed you.
I was fighting with everything I had. But at some point while we were wrestling on the ground, I hit my head, and I was dazed, so he had an advantage. He was relentless. I was losing ground a few feet from the edge of the cliff. If Dante hadn't shown up, Mason would have pushed me over.
Thank God for Dante.
Thank God for you. You're the one who called from the police station after Spinelli sent you my last known location. It's the fact that I'm still alive. It's totally on you.
But why Ava? What did they want with her?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Is Avery okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She wasn't involved and doesn't know what went down.
Did you tell Sonny?
Carly's doing it, which I'm relieved about because she's not going to be too happy. You're back.
I'm back.
But it's so late.
I know. I just wanted to watch you sleep.
Yeah. I think you can do better than that.
Dad, hi.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
Good. Mwah. This is my good friend, Liz.
Yeah. You're a singer.
You actually knew my music?
No, I can't lie, but my grandson Rocco, he watches your videos, listens to your music.
Dante mentioned that. I'm flattered. And I hear congratulations are in order. Christina says that you just got married.
Yeah, it was very fantastic, intimate, family, just like I like it.
What can I get you? Some need a drink?
No, that's all right. Stuff came up.
What's going on? Is everything okay?
Yeah, we're gonna have to fly home first thing in the morning. I got some important business I gotta take care of.
I know my daughter. And she's not gonna want to have anything to do with a company bought by lies and betrayal.
I don't know. She may surprise you. She does have Quartermain genes, after all.
No. She's not gonna give up her integrity over a company.
Newsflash. She already has. Maybe she's a little more like her grandmother than you care to admit, and guess what? You gotta live with it.
Mình lại tiếp tục sử dụng tờ giấy màu cam này để làm tay và chân nha. Mình đã vẽ được 2 tay và 2 chân của chú gấu. Giờ mình sẽ cắt nha. Bây giờ mình sẽ sử dụng hồ dán và chúng ta tiến hành dán nha. Ta-da! Mình đã dán được một hình như thế này. Và chú thỏ của mình thì còn thiếu chiếc tai. Giờ mình sẽ chuẩn bị những hình như này nha, để làm tai. Giờ mình sẽ bắt đầu dán nha. Vậy là mình đã dán sọc tai rồi. Giờ mình sẽ sử dụng bút màu để vẽ mặt vẽ mũi cho chú thỏ của mình nha. Mình sẽ sử dụng màu đen nha.